What's up, guys? Shay Stevens here, PDGA number 77522, and today we're taking a look at the newest offering in the James Conrad lineup, the Neutron Zenith. Let's get to it. Before we get to the video, please click that like button if you're enjoying the content. If you find yourself coming back often, make sure you're subscribed and click that notification bell. It really helps me out, and I try to post videos at least once a week. As always, thank you all for the support. So the Neutron Zenith is a distance driver. We've seen James ripping on fission photons, panics, I think even a tantrum every now and then, but guessing he wanted something, more to his liking, so we have the Neutron Zenith. The flight numbers are a speed of 11, glide of 5, turn of negative 0.5, and a fade of 2. So this guy slots kind of right in between a wave and a photon. A lot of people are saying it's the gyro trace. I have some side-by-sides here of, first I have a fission photon here, the photons on the right, Zenith on the left, and you can see here the parting line is higher on the Zenith. However, the nose, you'll notice, is very blunt. The photon comes to more of a point, so I'm guessing that's where the turn comes from on that blunt nose. And then I also have a side-by-side here next to a cosmic trace of spades, and you can see they're darn near identical. So the assessment of it being a overmolded trace looks pretty accurate. One last thing to note here, another picture. There is no flashing on this disc. It is amazing. You really have to struggle to actually see the parting line. You got to really get in there and zoom. But this disc is just so incredibly smooth. I mean, it's just, it feels so clean in the hand. The only marks you feel are the recesses where the ejection mold, the injection points happen. It's not even elevated. It's sunk in. So this just feels so clean and comfortable in the hand. So I was really looking forward to throwing this out in the field and getting some clean releases. So let's head out and see how it flies. Big old hat. Yeah, you got plenty of shots already. So that field session was really cool. My legs were a little shot from work, so I wasn't really able to fully rip into this disc, but just the control on this thing is so nice. MVP sent me two weights. I have a 174 gram and a 168 gram here. And honestly, I usually go to the 168s. I was jamming on the 174. It just felt really confident in knowing, whatever angle I could set it on, it would fly that line. The flip was, just enough to give me a little extra distance every now and then, but it never felt out of control. And I really liked, I've been saying it's kind of like a remote controlled photon. I feel even in the late end of the flight, I can throw this and know what it's going to do at the end without much concern. So I know if I hit a late gap, I feel really confident in this disc. I was using those soccer goalposts as my landing zones a lot of times, and I was dropping it right in there. In terms of distance, this is the fission photon I was throwing. It's from the Max Planck run, so very, dropping that. Very nice and gummy, very grippy. I like that. And honestly, these Zeniths are like borderline softy Neutron. Like they're not soft Neutron, but they have a lot of give to them. I really like them. So grip was an issue, and I actually found these two like a couple times. I was bending down to pick them both up at the same time, so they were distance. They were right next to each other. So really happy with that. You see, this guy's got a nice pretty big dome on him. This one's got a bit of a more subtle dome, but I was really impressed with just how much forward carry this disc gets. I really wanted to get out, onto the course and check it out in some wooded scenarios to see how it played out for me. So here's me in Tyler State Park on the west side. And we're here at hole 19. Basket's up in the C position, up and to the left. So there's a couple ways to get here. One is take a driver on a hyzer, push it forward. And the forward push of the Zenith is just perfect for this shot here. Actually give it a little more angle than I was, planning on. But still, that forward push carried me up here into the circle for a birdie look. On to hole 20, downhill tunnel shot. Love the forehand for this hole, and I'm loving the Zenith just because I know I can get over on it real easy. Don't have to, really fight to get it over, but I know it's going to fade back reliably, so just right down the middle of this tunnel. You see it hyzer there, right towards the basket. Loving it. Hole 24, just looking to carry up to the log there and hyzer out. Give the Zenith a good pump here. Carries it perfectly, finishes, actually checks into the log there. And I'll play from another lie on the side hill. You got to throw an anhyzer to avoid the OB. And I just love the trust I have. I can get the Zenith over, ride that right side, hyzer back around the Guardian trees. Like I said, gave myself a putt. Hole 26 has this really tight hyzer gap on the right side. You got to really trust a disc, and I am trusting the Zenith with it. Pump it nice and flat. Hyzering towards the basket in the A position. Just catch the last Guardian tree, but again, it's easy up and down. And wrapping up here, hole 28 is all about playing for position. So I'm going to take the Zenith on a nice little forehand here, just get me out into the fairway. Turn it over, let it ride, and there's the reliable fade. Dead center of the fairway and sets me up for a birdie opportunity. So yeah, on the course, I was really liking the Zenith just again for the control. Even there's a little like that chip forehand on 28, just to give me something that I knew I could like get over, ride a little bit, but I knew it was going to finish and knew how it was going to finish. I could not have put that thing any more center in the fairway if I dropped there myself. Hole 24, that second shot was a real teller for me. That is such a hard shot to pull off for right-hand backhand. You have to throw it on anhyzer. If you hyzer out, there's an OB line at the bottom of the hill, not the parking lot. It's before that even. So you have to get that disc out to the right and preferably pushing right before it fades back. And just to be able to trust the Zenith knowing I could hit it on hard anhyzer and know it's going to ride that line, fade, and then, again, I knew the fade wasn't going to be too crazy. Just to come in, nestle in, and gave me a putt for a birdie on that hole. So that was you got to have trust in a disc to pull that shot off, and I trusted the Zenith, and it paid off. So, yeah, guys, honestly, the fission photons, I have a rack of them. They should be concerned. The Zenith is going to be challenging for a spot in my bag. Don't quite know where it's going to be just yet. It might just be a disc I swap in again for like wooded courses where I have like long hallways and then a finish left or right. This disc, the forward push is just so great on it. Really impressed with it. Again, I can't talk enough. Like the feel on the edge of this is just it's so smooth.
You know, we've had some flashing issues with MVP since going in house. A lot of them come out with like just string all the way around it almost. That does not exist anymore. It is really great, and I've been told this is going to be the new standard moving forward. So look forward to that on all our future releases, including the Zenith. But yeah, guys, I'm really loving this disc. Definitely, if you have the arm speed for 11 speeds, check it out. It's really controllable. I can see James known for shaping lines. This disc is just a really great paintbrush for him to shape to draw those lines. So yeah, check these out. They're going to be coming around end of August, so your retailer will have them. Check out basketbashers.com. There's a pre-order up. So hey guys, if you have any questions about the Zenith or anything else, let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. Take care.
Thank you to my sponsors. For all your disc golf needs, check out Phoenix Discs and Basket Bashers Disc Golf.